Hey, all my Super Saiyan viewers. Today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite anime slash cartoon, whatever you want to call it. As you can tell from my channel name, it's Super Saiyan Gaming, which is referred back to Dragon Ball Z. In some previous videos, I've said, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z for my whole life, basically. And in my first actual webcam video, I said I may do some reviews on some anime, and this is kind of mixed into that. I guess I'm going to be reviewing and comparing what I want to talk about, which is Dragon Ball Z compared to Dragon Ball Super. If any of you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, it's I want to say it started in the late 80s, a couple years after Dragon Ball ended in the mid 80s or somewhere around that area. Lasted up until well, I don't know, because the release date for Dragon Ball Z in Japan, the release date for Dragon Ball Z in America is different. So I mean, as far as I know, it stopped in the early / mid 2000s, and then it went off to GT. Now I'm not going to bring GT into the whole mix because that's just a whole nother story. So if you don't know, Dragon Ball Z is based off the character Goku after it continues off after he fought Piccolo in the World Martial Arts Tournament. Got married to Chi-Chi and all that. Picks off 5 years later, 4, something like that. Basically, he comes upon his brother Raditz, who comes and kidnaps his son in the first episodes, which is the first series, or the first season, you want to say. Basically, goes on from Raditz, Vegeta, Nappa, Frieza, Cell, all that. After the whole Raditz ordeal, just started a monstrosity of chaos, basically targeting Goku, and the Z Fighters and whoever else, trying to defend the Earth from evil. That's what it's basically deprived from. So, there's Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, those main characters, Krillin, and then, over time it introduces new characters, mainly villains. There's Vegeta, Trunks, those aren't villains, but Vegeta turns good. But anyways, enough about that. Comparing that to Dragon Ball Super supposedly picks up sometime after the World Tournament with Oob, if that even counts, after Dragon Ball Z. And you know why Oob's not in Dragon Ball Super. Basically, it picks up after... Well, it doesn't really pick up after, because Resurrection F and the Beerus movie, I forget what it's called, Dragon Ball Super movie, those movies are laying out the story for part of Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super is different from Dragon Ball Z because, from what my understanding is, it is Akira Toriyama, which is the actual co-founder of, or not the co-founder, but the founder of Dragon Ball Z, the creator. He had no part in writing the script for Dragon Ball Z, as far as I understand. But he drew the characters. So, I mean, he's an artist, he's a storyteller. But in Dragon Ball Super, as far as I know, he is writing the script for it, which, from what I've seen, it's Dragon Ball Super. It's, my God, I tell you what, some of the animation scenes and the storytelling is just stupid. Because if you compare Dragon Ball Z the fight scenes, the intensity of the whole story, expressing how dire it was to save the universe, then Dragon Ball Super, you've had basically we're in the second saga, I do believe, with like 100. I think it's 105, 6 episodes in. I don't know, something like that, close to that. I don't really keep up with it because I absolutely dislike and I disapprove of some of Dragon Ball Super. Basically, it starts out with Beerus, the threat with Beerus. Then it goes to Black Goku, which is and yeah, this guy named Zamasu, who is a it gets into like different realities and different timelines. It's basically like the Supreme Kai of a different universe, or a protege that's becoming one. Basically, has a grudge against humans, and his future self, basically kills Goku, takes his body, and all that, blah blah blah. And to summarize, basically, Goku, Vegeta, start fighting him. Then they bring back Future Trunks, which nobody's seen that for a long time, which is cool and all, because Future Trunks had some sort of part in all this because he's the one who originally seen Black Goku and all that, is wondering what was going on. Basically, they fight, and towards the end, Trunks gets into the fight, Vegeta and Goku. And then it takes place back on Future Trunks' reality, on his home Earth. And basically they bring back Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue, which this is a part where it pisses me off about Dragon Ball Super, because they bring back Vegito as a regular form, and then he goes Super Saiyan Blue. The Potara earrings, if you remember in Dragon Ball Z, the only reason why they defused, because the Potara earrings are supposed to be permanent. The only reason why they defused is because for some reason, after they get absorbed by Boo, Vegito has his little force bubble around him, protecting him from being absorbed and defusing after he let down his shield. For some reason, while in Boo, it defused him, and that's the only reason why. It really doesn't make sense. They changed the whole story of the Potara earrings. It's stupid. They should keep with their own freaking words, because now Goku Super Saiyan Blue uses more power, and it uses the energy coming from the Potara earrings, which is supposed to be, forever, because that's how it works. And they defuse within 5 minutes of becoming Super Saiyan Blue. And just like Kibito and the Supreme Kai defused too, somehow. I don't remember. But that's a thing, because they were supposed to be permanent. And then, Trunks ends up killing Zamasu. And then they bring in this whole new entity thing with the Omni King, which is supposed to be the overseer of every single universe. And then they have below that, all the gods of whatever, and Beerus is the god of destruction. And, it just falls down the line. The Omni King, his guards, basically, I forget his name. There's a guy over all of the gods, and then the gods are above the Kais. The Supreme Kai, the Grand Kai, and it just goes down the list. There's this Omni King who Goku meets during the Zamasu period, or it was actually a little bit before that, but basically there's an Omni King before in Trunks' timeline, which makes it 2, and basically destroys Trunks' universe. Trunks has to find a new universe, all that. So now in the whole Dragon Ball Super thing, there is basically what is happening is a universal tournament, which is your tournament, your universe gets eliminated, boom, you're wasted from existence. And basically, my thought on that is it really, because Omni King is the one who wanted to do this because apparently there's too many universes and he just wanted to lower it down to one. No, I mean, why would he want to do that, considering he's the creator of all, and he should love his universes. But from what I hear, there was actually more universes than 12, and there was like 16, 18, and he destroyed them all, and then went down like to 12. So there's this universal tournament that's going on. For the third freaking time, they brung back Frieza, and it is stupid. Frieza, why? Frieza is a peon, a piece of crap. Nobody wants to see Frieza. Someone I would have liked to saw bring back Cell. Cell would have been a freaking beast because Frieza wants to just kill everybody and be arrogant and stupid. Cell would have actually agreed to have a partnership with the Z Warriors because Cell himself is part Saiyan because he has the Saiyan genes. And, he loves a good fight, and he likes challenging himself. And Frieza is just arrogant and just stupid. And then what else? I think that's all that's basically going on. I just summarized it. Now, coming from GameFAQs.com, I looked up, and I will leave a link in the description for this website, this comment board. Why is DBS really bad? Well, basically, it's boring because it doesn't have a good storyline. Like I said, there's not a lot of fighting going. There's a lot of talking, a lot of investigating. I mean, not like Dragon Ball Z where there was like fight scenes, like the 10+ episode thing where Goku was fighting Frieza, and that was supposed, another thing there, that was supposed to be the end of Dragon Ball Z, but it was supposed to end. It was supposed to, be the end of it because the Super Saiyan, and that's that would be the end of Goku. But it was so good they continued it. But anyways, the Frieza fight, Cell fight, the Buu fight, those were all amazing. Well, not so much the Frieza fight, but I love the end of the Cell series, the end of the Buu series, because those were really good fights. Now, another thing I want to mention, in a different universe, there's this woman who has this transformation, which looks like Broly. They have a female Broly in the mix now. Her name is Kale, and she there's this, and this is probably one of my only favorite fight scenes in Dragon Ball Super. Like in the Tournament of Power, it's called the Tournament of Power, the Tournament of Elimination, of the universes. Basically, Kale went, her Broly state, and she couldn't control her power, and she just let out this immense amount of energy balls and just like wiped out several people from all these universes. And I thought that was really cool. I thought, hey, maybe they're actually going to do something, but nope, not at all. And then I could think of one more that I like, the Zamasu versus, it's actually let me go backtrack a little bit, because towards the end of the Zamasu series, Black Goku, and which is Zamasu from the future, and the current Zamasu, they team up, and towards the end they fuse, not with Patara earrings and not with the whole fusion dance. They just fuse. Now it's fused Zamasu versus Vegito, and that was a really decent fight scene because I love Vegito, and they've only brung him in couple episodes of the Buu series, so that was something I was looking forward to when I heard about it. Dragon Ball Z, it had its own manga, which there were some differences, and I've read some of the manga for Dragon Ball Super. The storyline is way better for the manga, because it has more action in it, because in the Zamasu series, Goku and Vegeta were surrounded by Zamasu and all, like, hundreds of duplicates, and like they were going to get bombarded. And I thought, whoa, this is really cool. How come they can't put this in the anime? Which is completely ridiculous. They want to make the books good, but they don't want to make the anime good, which more people watch the anime than read the books. That's what I thought. And there's also these filler episodes that they have, like the in between. Hey, we got to fill for these upcoming events. Let's make something happen. Like in Dragon Ball Super, there was a Vegeta's family vacation. Then Pan was born, and then Beerus's sidekick, whatever, Whis, who's supposedly stronger than Beerus. Him training Goku and Vegeta. Those were all filler episodes. Which, I mean, Dragon Ball Z had a few filler episodes, like the Frieza, it just kept repeating 5 more minutes till this planet blows up, that kind of stuff. But anyways, guys, I don't want to talk too much about this. I just wanted to give my thoughts, comparison between these two, and let you guys in on what I'm thinking. Do your own research. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, hey, do your own research. It's just my opinion, what I'm agreeing to what these people are saying online. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below for game facts. These comments that I've seen on the whole why DBS is bad. One more thing I want to mention, it's been hectic, me trying to get out videos. There's just a lot going on right now, and I apologize, and I will try to work on it. So anyways, if you guys like me doing this kind of stuff, comparison with animes, or the same anime with like one different series, and like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, if you want me to see, if you want me to talk about it more, heck, I'm all for it. Just leave a link, or just leave comments, likes, shows me you guys are interested in this, and don't forget to like my other videos, and leave comments, because it lets me know, hey, we're watching this, hey, you're doing a good job, we want to see more of this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I only have 14, which, pretty cool. I don't know how many people watch me on a daily basis, probably more than 14, or actually know about me. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, lets you all know, my Super Saiyan viewers, that whenever I upload something, it's, right there for you guys. Hey, notification pops up, there you go, video. But anyways, I'm going to end this off here. So anyways, thank you all my Super Saiyan viewers for joining me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.